What's up, Max? How's it going?
Hey, Max.
Hey guys, nice to meet you. How did you guys find the last two bio classes?
Man, there's so much to memorize.
Exactly. I don't know how I'm gonna cover all those lectures in just a few nights.
Well, we have a trick for it. Want to know our secret?
Totally. I mean, how do you guys have all the energy to do all this? Plus, you guys don't look stressed.
Alicia's just kidding. We just study hard. That's it. Yeah, so let's start. Okay, y'all, time's up. Gotta go. See y'all tomorrow and let's go through some past year questions.
Alright, nice study session. See you guys tomorrow.
Good night, guys.
Alicia, what were you thinking? Were you just gonna expose us like that?
I mean, he's now one of us. Shouldn't we help him as well? He looks really stressed out.
Not the new kid. Come on. Let him settle down and let's see how he goes, okay?
Hey, up to you, bro. I'm chill with anything. He really looks like he could be one of us, though.
Max, how's it going? What did you get in the last test?
Hey guys, I scored a B plus. If only I had enough energy to pull an all-nighter to study longer. How did you guys do?
A for me.
Oh, A minus for me. Screwed up just one part.
Whoa, that's really good. I'm kind of jealous to be honest, because I want to do well too, but the exams are so stressful. Can you share some of your notes with me?
Whoa, bro, chill out. This is not even the final exam. I can share my notes, but I think I can show you a better way to stay up longer and focus better while you study.
Yeah, I mean, I know you're new and want to fit in, but there are some ways that we use to help us feel better and stay up to study so that we're more confident in our answers. And we will tell you, but you got to decide if you want to know and promise to keep it a secret, or would you rather not know?
Yeah, of course. I want to know. Please tell me.
Well, the reason why we do well is because we have the energy to study overnight. And how we stay up all night is
We only did it a few times because it really helped us. It was math, yeah, or ice, whatever you call it. But we just take small amounts of it to stay awake and to feel less stressed.
Wait. What? I've heard of meth, but I've never actually met anyone who uses it. So, you guys take meth to help you study better? That's your secret to scoring well?
I mean, I can't guarantee your A, but I can only tell it will make you feel less stressed and more focused to stay up and study. You can join us, Max.
I mean, talk about YOLO. We want to party, but at the same time, make our parents proud through grades and stuff. So, this is the only way for us since 2 months back. I was the first one to try it as I was stressed out with uni and life. So, a senior told me about this and Ash tagged along, and here we are.
I I really don't know what to say. So, without math, you guys can't study for A levels.
I don't know about you, but for us, yes, it's impossible pretty much. Now, look at it this way, we got a good price, we have a dealer on campus itself. You get to focus while studying and chill with us. No big deal. It's not much, a low dose, just enough to pull you through the night.
But you guys, this is illegal. I mean, what happens if you get caught? And why do you think only meth will help you stay up longer? I mean, haven't you tried coffee?
Coffee? Bro, coffee isn't strong enough for A levels. I mean, we're not addicted to meth or anything. We just take it when we need it to help us study for tests, which personally I think is fine. But look, Max, we're not forcing you to take it or anything. We just want to share our coping mechanism with you, and we'd really appreciate it if you didn't tell anyone about this, because if the news gets out, we know where to find you.
Chill, Ash, don't scare the boy. He's not going to expose us, right?
Just kidding.
I won't say a word, but drugs and me are a no-no. Sorry. I just can't at this point. I can't disappoint my mom who's working so hard to put me through college. And drugs just doesn't seem to be the correct path. Have you guys thought of quitting meth?
When A level ends, yes.
Yeah, Max, it's just taking pills. It's safe, like Panadol. It's so easy, and then you feel super energized.
I I don't know anything about this. I'm not sure if it's a good idea. Anyway, I gotta go. Sorry. I'll chat with you guys later. Good night.
We scared the poor boy.
No, we didn't. He's gonna come around, that's for sure. He'll need it.
Okay. All right. Man, so much to cover. What does this even mean? Oh, um, hey guys. Uh, I've I've decided to take you up on the offer. I'll I'll take math. College is just really hard, and I don't think I have a choice.
See, Ash, I told you he'll come around.
Right? Wise choice, Max. You won't regret this. I'll pass you the dealer's contact and let him know. He's the cheapest we found.
Yeah, okay. But are you sure everything's gonna be okay and no one's gonna get caught?
It's all safe. Just chill. You're with us now.
Almost done. Nice. Mama gonna hurt. Oh. One more couldn't hurt.
Hello? Hello, Max? How many times do I have to call you for you to answer the phone? Where are you now?
Hello, ma'am. Is this Mr. Max's mother?
Yes, I am. But who's this? And why are you answering my son's phone? Is something wrong with my son?
I'm a paramedic staff from Hospital Kuala Lumpur, ma'am. Your son has been involved in a car accident and is currently unconscious. We also suspect that he has been under the influence of drugs. We are currently rushing him to the emergency ward. Please come as soon as possible.
Okay, so this is the second segment, and we will be slightly discussing on the scenario that we have seen. Okay, so in this scenario, we can see that the drug has been used by university students, and this has been a trend in among youngsters. So what do you think about it?
Yes, I tend to believe what they say because I went through the same thing also when I was in India. It was something new, it was something attractive. It sort of made me stand out. Like I said, it made me stand out from the other normal students. Like when I look at the other students, I had like, oh, you guys are, like I felt different. I felt more or felt better at a different level. I felt different from these normal students. It gave me a false perception. The other thing is you can remember, it increases your memory power. You can increase your memory power. You can understand more when you read. That's also false. It doesn't help at all because your short-term memory is there. Long-term it doesn't have. And they say you can stay awake late, study. You don't need to sleep. You won't feel sleepy. You can stay awake until 2, 3 o'clock. But that defeats the purpose. That defeats the purpose because before an exam, you must have good sleep. You must give your brain rest. There's no point you studying until 3 o'clock and then going in to the examination room at 8 o'clock without enough sleep. You can't even keep your eyes open. How is your brain going to function? No.
Correct.
That's it.
Yeah.
So this is the way I see.
So now I said, like just now we discussed how like the drug suppliers are trying to distribute widely among the students by giving another student and making them distribute the drugs. So how do actually these drug suppliers, right? How do they actually like get into contact, like the first person, the first student that they're trying to contact, like how like do they actually like communicate? Anything on that?
Yeah. It's very easy. Not necessarily it has to be the friends in the university itself. Maybe they have friends outside. I'm staying out, but I'm staying in Ipoh. I'm attending college in KL. I'm staying in the hostel. Okay, but I know this guy. I know this person in Ipoh and who's supplying the drugs. So I asked him, is there any way I can get it in KL? Do you know anyone? Or can you supply? I'm studying there in the university. So they will either send someone to give me a phone number to call somebody, or he will say, okay, doesn't matter, I can courier to you. You just bank in the money, I'll send it by courier. Okay? That's already. Doesn't mean that it has to be within the university. So now once I get it, and I won't tell everyone, I'll only tell my close friends. Hey, I think why you're very active, man. You seem very, hey, this is something new, man. I got this one. I can get it. Try it and see. My friend tries it, he likes it. He orders from me also. So I get the order. It's within. Those days, the suppliers used to wait outside the college gates, university gates, the school gate, outside the compound, and they'll wait there. And then they'll catch the student. They'll see, they study the student. Oh, this fellow looks like a gangster. This fellow looks like, okay, call him. They come here. All right. That kind of thing. So they choose. But now you don't have to do that because I told you everything is supplied. Who is checking? Who is checking what the courier service is sending to the student, especially
Correct.
those staying in the hostel?
Correct.
Who's there? Who's going to check? I got a parcel. Is there anyone checking? No. So easy.
time they used to stand in front of the gates and they just look, trying to observe the students and choose their correct victims. But now they
Again.
don't have to actually, no one has to actually go and face to face to get to know about the person, because we have internet, we have social media.
Yes.
Just by just by looking at someone's status, you already know their mentality already.
And the handphone, this is the killer call. You can just make a call.
Correct. And people can actually
so that-
easily reach out to anyone at any time, anywhere. So
Yes.
the connection there is actually very hard to, it's actually quite hard to pinpoint where exactly it started and how it's exactly spreading, because internet is, of course we can track it and all, but like in a way it's invisible actually, because it's like spreading like it's so fast.
There is a thing called dark web. You know?
Yep.
It's called the dark web, DARK.
Yeah.
Okay, so now don't go into the dark web because it's all the negative things are on the dark web.
Yeah.
Underground smuggling, stealing, killing, even killing. They talk about people killing each other and they post it on their killing animals. It is very vile, and I don't know how the world society allows this web. You've got all these hackers. Why don't you hack into the dark web and shut it down completely? Why is it on? Society sometimes has to be blamed for this. All our leaders who we have chosen, especially the United Nations, they should shut down. They know there's this dark web. How can you allow it? Anyway, that's one of the things. So through the dark web, you can get all these items. You can get all this information.
Yeah, because dark web itself is not because like if it's a normal Google or like a normal internet search, there is always someone who can like how to say it, monitor it. But dark web is something illegal in the first place, so no one to monitor, no one to track you down. It's like it's just like how like illegal things happen but behind the screens, and it's like very hard to track because the first place it's already illegal, in the whole thing is illegal. So I think it became easier for all this smuggling and drug trading and distribution to happen.
Exactly. No one checked.
Yeah. Okay. So coming back to the scenario, so now if the hospital gets a patient, trauma patient or any type of patient who they test and find out positive for drugs, okay, what is the course of action of these hospitals actually? What will happen after this?
First of all, being an accident case, you have to report to the police. There has to be a record. All right. So police will make an investigation. And definitely one of the things that they will test for is it under the influence. Was a patient under in the influence, alcohol or substance or what. And if they do find, they have to make a report, lodge a report, which the patient will be called when the patient recuperates and is discharged. Will have to attend in court, and then necessary action will have to be taken. First of all, whether the accident was caused by the patient or not. Was the patient to be blamed? Was he or she at fault? That is one part of it, the cause of accident. All right. The other part is possession or under the influence of substance. They have to face it. And then, as you know, in our government policy, if you cannot afford to a private center, all private centers you have to pay. It's not free. You have to pay for their services. So if you cannot afford to pay, you have to go to the government center. Certainty. So the court you go face the court, and the judge will sentence you to 1 year or 2 years or 6 months to this government center. And that's it. Then you have to face the
okay.
treatment.
Means like they will do the so once this person has been tested under the influence of drugs in this case, so this person will be referred to the court, and the court will actually order for them to take their rehabilitation first. So okay, now like since alcohol, it's actually even though it's obviously it's bad and it's illegal to drink and drive, but alcohol itself is not illegal, like in Malaysia. So as long you are not underage, consumption of alcohol is not considered as illegal. By the same time, drugs, no matter who take it, it's illegal. No matter who sell it, it's illegal. No matter who recommend it to someone and initiate the use and consumption, is anything is illegal. So in this state, the character who has been admitted, he didn't take his drug himself. So his friends recommended to him. So in this case, what will happen to the friends?
Now, it's not your friend that was driving. Who was driving? You were driving. Who caused the accident? You. We cannot force the person from taking, but you have to face the consequences. For all actions, you have to face the reaction. It's up to that's what I'm saying. This is a very good point for you to put forward. It means be careful. Don't try drugs. Don't try, because you will be responsible for your actions. You have to face the consequences. No one can help you. Okay. It doesn't mean I gave you, I'm going to be liable. No. Why should I be? The court has no. You can't prove. Why are you? I didn't do anything wrong.
Correct.
I didn't force it on him. He took it of his own free will. That's why I always tell the residents here, you cannot blame your father or mother. Because it's your hand that took it. You wanted to take it from your friend. You wanted the pill. You wanted to try. You, not your parents because of your parents. You were curious. You are the one who took it and you are the one who put it in your mouth. No one forced you. So you have to face the consequences. Same thing. The police cannot tell it because of friend. Nothing. There's nothing. That guy doesn't come into the picture at all. He say, okay, the victim, the accused can say, hey, I got this drug from my friend. So what? It's a pusher, right? So that is a different case. Your case is now, you were under the influence and who asked you to take drugs?
Correct.
You see, you cannot put the blame on others. That's what you can address. There's no way of putting the blame on others. You have to face your actions, you have to face the reactions. Yes, consequences. But don't try, because this is the worst case scenario. You'll be sentenced to the judge, and then you can tell the victim tried to tell the court, but Your Honor, I didn't. My friend is the one who offered me, and then the judge is going to tell him, "Come, who wants you to take? You also wanted to take." It's out of the picture. Now the case concerns you and the accident and the harm you have caused others.
Correct.
So no one can help you.
Yep. It's worse if that person is the one that
you have to stress.
Yeah, correct. It's worse if you are the one who actually took the drugs and you are the one who caused the accident and you cause harm to people around you because of that. Then I think that's the worst thing that could happen under the influence of drugs.
Yeah. So this is a scenario that can happen. In this case, it's an accident. What if you fell down, and in the process, when you're going to the LRT station, when you're walking down the steps, you fell, you tripped and fell, and at the same time, you went and knocked a few people down also. What happened then? The court case. Everyone is going to sue you, man. You're dead. So these worst case scenarios, you have, I think, the effects of taking. What are the consequences when you do take drugs?
Yeah.
Highlight on that.
Yeah, I think it's important to pay attention to that. Instead of just looking at what the drug can give you in a temporary moment, a temporary relief, an escape, I think it's very important for people to know that after that temporary escape or like the temporary relaxation comes the worst consequences that not only affects you, but the people around you as well. So
exactly.
Okay.
And don't think that all the effect of the drug is going to be relaxation and all. No.
Not all the time, correct.
Yeah, you're relaxed. Yeah, but then you're not cognitive or coherent when you start moving. Say you want to go and get a drink, you want to go out with your friend, go and see a movie. You're not in control of your senses. You don't know what own room. If you're going to watch TV and stay in your own room or your house, okay. It's only when you want to go out, and then you are a liability to society. You cannot control your actions and your thoughts. When you went to court, although although he told the judge he didn't have a lawyer, but the judge, you can stand in court, you can be your own
Yep. You can
lawyer
fight
lah.
for your own
You
rights.
have
Yeah.
can fight for your own rights. That's it. So he said he told, hey, I don't take, I'm not a drug and substance abuser. My friend gave me, so I took it. Then the judge will say, true, but you should have enough sense. Where is your rationality? Where is your thinking gone? Why didn't you refuse? Why did you take? You took because you wanted to. So it means the action, you cannot blame your friend. He didn't put it in your mouth. You accepted. Did he force it into your mouth? No, you accepted. So the blame doesn't lie with your friend. The blame now lies with you because you were the one driving the car. You were the one who met the accident. Lucky you didn't knock anyone else up. Lucky you didn't kill anyone or knock anyone down. Wow. What if you say the guy knocked a person or what? Who's going to face the consequences? No.
Correct. Really
That's
correct.
the case.
Yeah. So I think it is very important to always think of the consequences before we make any decisions. Yeah. So I think that is the most important take that we can take from this conversation. Actually, thank you so much, sir, for answering all the questions without like hesitating, eye-opening, because it's the reality. Actually, we can't say that, oh no, we have been more educated generation, we won't do this, won't do that. But in real life, it's just because the improvement and in technology and everything else, it's actually even easier for us to see these cases because of how easily it spreads among youngsters. So before we end this interview, can I do you have any words or like to our viewers, especially the young generation?
Yeah. First of all, curiosity kills. Yeah. Did you hear the saying? There's a proverb. Curiosity kills. The other thing is, yeah, we are born with this ingin tahu, curiosity. But there are better things to think about instead of being curious about drugs. I mean, don't play games, different kinds of games. Get a hobby. There's so many other things that you can use your mind. Join a gym, and then there's so many extra other activities that you could do: camping, surfing, swimming, which can build up you physically and mentally, instead of taking something that is, you already know it's not good and it's bad, and then you still want to take it. Why? It's detrimental to your health and your body. So be curious and learn. Keep learning every day. Not necessarily what you are studying. You might be a doctor, okay, you have gone to study medicine. Besides medicine, do you know anything else? Do you know any basics? Have you read about arts? Have you read about craft? What about a car engine, engineering a bit? Improve, widen your scope of knowledge. Don't be focused, don't be narrow, only on anything to do with medicine. There's so many things to read on. And with the internet, use the internet to find out better things, and broaden your scope. With this, you will feel more confident that anywhere, anytime, anybody talks to you about any topic or put you in a different place or in a foreign country or in a foreign place, you will be able to survive because you have read about these kind of things and your knowledge is there, you have enough knowledge. You won't feel inferior. You will be superior. So learning never ends until you die. I'll tell you that. Until you die, you can keep on learning every day if you want to. And being medical students, you know that the brain functions like your muscle. You must exercise it. If you don't exercise your brain, neurons shut down and they will die. You must exercise your brain. You must keep it active. Correct or not?
Correct.
Yeah. So do not stop learning. Activate your brain, use puzzles, do something that creates. Learn music. Music is very good. It really improves your brain functions. It triggers so many parts of your brain and it's very good. So stay healthy, stay active, and don't just study. You have to be physically active also. You have to play games. That's when your body pumps the blood and oxygen is sent to your brain to refresh it. so that when you hit your books again in the evening, you feel fresh. Okay, you can really study and understand. Correct. All day you're with the book, you're feeling very exhausted. Go to the field, run, sweat, jump, laugh, play music. And then when you relax, and then when you go back to your books, you don't need substance. You don't need substance. All you need are good friends to sit down and talk, share your problems, then that's it. Have study groups. Share what you study. Stay away from drugs.